Now for me, I like to keep my eyes pretty simple. It's a 3-step process for me, and I will show you guys what that process is. One palette that I am really obsessed with right now is the NYX Wicked Dreams palette. There we are. It's a great array of colors that I think I will probably use every day. I mean, I don't do anything too crazy. Again, this is on air, so it's not like night out at the club. I have a whole other makeup bag just for that. But these are great everyday colors that you can just plop on. What I like to do is I'll use a light color. Let's say I'll use this pretty peachy color right here. I'll take that pretty peach. I'll put that on the base of my eyelid. So that'll kind of be essentially the foundation of my eye color for the day. So I'll put that on the base of my eyelid, and I'll kind of take it up till about right here. Not all the way up to where my eyebrows are, but it pretty much will cover the entire eyelid. And of course I'll do that on my other eyelid. So you have a nice subtle neutral color covering your entire eyelid. Then I'll take another, of course, complementary color that's not as light. I'll take that. That I will put in the crease. So I won't put it on my eyelid, but just above the eyelid. So that you just kind of want to smudge all up in that crease. Get it nice and saturated in that color. And that you don't want to take all the way up. You just kind of want to keep it right there in the crease. So the next color is the one that really molds the shape of the eyelid. This is the color that will be a little darker. I'll take that deep purple, and that will go in the corner, and I like to do a triangle. So I take it up to right there, come out, and then I kind of trace that the top of my eyelid, but I won't bring it all the way to cover the entire eyelid. I'll probably cover at the last half of the eyelid right there, and I'll kind of keep tracing and make a nice little triangle right there, and then I just want to blend. So without actually taking you through the entire process, I will do that later. That's how I build my eye looks. I know everyone, they love the way I do my eyes, but I really keep it simple, and I think that is the key with doing your makeup. Number one, knowing your face and not doing too much. If you know what works, you stick with it. So after I do that, that's my eyes. I'll do a little powder on my eyebrows, because after you're done putting on all of this makeup and powder, sometimes your eyebrows will just kind of fade in and you don't even look like you have any eyebrows at all. So I'll take a little powder. I don't have that powder with me, but really, no pencil. I am against using pencils, I guess, unless you are really a trained pro and you know how to do it so that you don't look like you literally drew on your eyebrows. I use powder. It's the safest way. It's buildable. So you can put a little. If you need a little more definition, you can put a little more, and then you can obviously just kind of take a towel if you maybe did something wrong and try to correct it. But it's not as harsh, of course, as a makeup pencil. So after I do that, my eyes are done. I will take and most ladies have this, a general, where's my brush? Here we go. A nice full face brush, and I'll dust all of that banana powder off of my eyes. You just want to dust it, and then dust it down wherever you put it to highlight your face. So after you do that, your under eye should look nice and highlit. It should be radiant, and your eye section is done. What I like to do usually is I will take a black pencil, and I'll just, do a little lining on the top of the eyelid, and then I'll, of course, put a little eyeliner under my eyes, and then mascara. For mascara, I keep it simple as well in that arena. One high-end product I do like, I must admit, is the Dior Show. I think this is Dior Show. Yes. Oh, no. Yes, Dior Show. Dior Show Ecstasy is this brand. I have to tell you, I don't notice a huge difference. I mean, I want to say, oh my gosh, this changed my life. I'll never use another mascara if it's not Dior. But that's really not the reality. It's not my makeup experience. I still love the classic and the tried and true Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. I love it. And It's one of those mascaras that you can build upon. So and I don't know if this is a makeup no-no, but again, you have to know your face, know what works for you. I actually like to put on one coat, let it dry, reapply, let that dry, then reapply again. And of course, it depends on the look you're going for. If you want a more dramatic eye, I would go for that. Some people, they don't believe in reapplying after it dries. It works fine for me. Yeah, and I'll do that. And again, Dior Show works great. To me, it's comparable to the Maybelline. It's not a bad product, but number one, I get more wear out of the Maybelline. This dries very quickly. I don't know what other folks out there, I don't know what your experience is with Dior Show, but for me, I feel like I used it for a good 2 months or so, and it was already starting to dry and clump, and that is no bueno. I don't like. So Maybelline is where I stay, and I absolutely love it. All right, so after your eyes are done and your face is highlit, I again go back to my Ben Nye product. This is not the Ben Nye banana powder. This is actually a translucent powder. And again, just talking about the long-standing tradition of Ben Nye and their reputation in the makeup arena, they're exceptional. So obviously, if you're on stage, there's bright lights, you're acting, you're singing, you're dancing, you're going to sweat. So a lot of their products are designed to reduce glare on your forehead, to reduce glare on your cheeks, and to really absorb all of that excess oil. This is my go-to blush, Peach Twist in MAC. I'll take this and I will just run it across the apples in my cheeks. I love makeup, so sometimes I am guilty of putting on too much blush, but oh well. I like to put a little more on my cheeks, and then I like to go back over my cheeks with something darker. And again, this is with the idea of contouring. So I'll use a darker color. This is just any blush, really. I mean, you can do this with either a darker blush, or you can either do a darker foundation. But I like to kind of pucker in. So you just kind of want to trace that angle right down. You don't want to bring it all the way down to the corner of your mouth, but you just kind of want to stop midway there through your cheek. And again, having a rounder face like myself, I kind of like to cut it up a little bit. So that's good. If you have cheeks, this at least adds a little definition. It's not overwhelming, but it just kind of breaks it up a little bit. So I guess, I don't know if that's really a makeup secret, but that's what I like to do as well. And this is contouring again. You can take that same darker color that you use to kind of chisel in your cheeks and make your cheekbones more pronounced. You can take that and go not down the side, not down the bridge of your nose, because again, that is where you apply the lighter concealer. So this area is highlight. Now what you want to do is kind of trace that. So you go down the bridge, boop, and then boop. So just kind of that angle right on the side of where you actually applied the concealer. And again, that just serves as another way to kind of contour and kind of cut your face up a little bit and give it angles, which is always great on camera. If you want to know anything else, and again, I will try to do a full video showing my application, me raw with no makeup, and just build the entire thing. I will do that as well. But if there are any other looks that you guys are curious about, if there are any other products you want to know more about, let me know. Send me an email or visit me on vanessafree.tv. Till next time.